there to look smooth in terms of transition into this kind of.
All right.
I hate saying
Tunnel fire on
that,
defense,
saying
BBL
that,
on
but
attack.
It all rides on him in my eyes.
I think on the other side
I feel like
as
this
well,
game's
the
pretty
Tunnel
open,
Fire
man.
look
The Turkish v Turkish
up
games,
against
though,
Fnatic, super
sometimes, when it's like
aggressive and
regional,
right off the bat, right on
can be a
cue,
bit of a
you're gonna
stomp
see
where
this
one team
double
just is so
duelist
confident against some of these
off Fabian and
players.
Izzy, looking to try and put the pressure
We'll see.
onto that attack side, and they're going to do this throughout every round of every map. They are going to keep pressing them.
Aggression pays
Couldn't
off.
be any
At
better
least
the
for now,
timing on
players
that.
stuck up close
Good
after
stun
the
as
fight,
well
but
to make
the
sure
flash
that
is
the
enough to
isolated player
deter
can
any re-aggression
have
from
any
BBL,
backup.
and they will be sent with Lover's Rock already out of the round. Seems towards this B site. A nice early fight, but one that doesn't go the way of BBL, and the man that you were looking at, Lover's Rock, the one to fall. It's only a pistol, but it is going to be something that it's a massive adjustment going from the Yoru as buffed and strong as he was.
Outstanding, I'll admit how he done it.
It's such a big change for BBL in particular.
Yes, yeah. There's a couple teams like I
New
think Mates are
Waylay?
also
Yeah,
outside
Giants
of
said in the
it, that they
interview,
had
I think
so
that
much
it didn't
success
really
off
affect
of
them
it,
too
but now you
much.
have to prove you have that extra
They
layer.
didn't use that
There's at least a
combo, but
return. Bringing it back to a 4v4.
like some teams are really relying on it.
Unable to disappear anymore, but they have been able to take down one on the other side. The firefights continue. Echo looking to try and re-aggress back into that corner. Instead, though, it's Izzy to find one, leaving Loiter alone. Normally very
Surely
good in
not.
these clutch
Dead from
scenarios,
long
but
B?
does he expect the flank? And now being revealed, it's only going to make it that little bit tougher. If he had the spike, if he had the time, he'd be able to go back, but he just has to walk
Very
into the
nice on this
crosshairs.
one.
And Eternal Fire have their start.
Great cleanup here. Honestly, BBL able to get themselves into a position to actually pressure towards backside. Fortunately, even with the reveal here, which should feel like a freebie. To be a man down earlier on, Izzy's just able to counterbalance this so well.
I want to see as well, though, is like something that I find really interesting is the way that BBL like to play against some of the top teams is the way that Eternal Fire like to play against them. So it's like it's probably why they're quite good at dealing with it. But
Oh no, here we go again.
It makes it feel quite weird watching it the other way around.
I think certainly as well, bigger picture-wise, you look at a new, I don't want to say inexperienced, but a newer team right now.
Oh, it's sending it though.
Hold that thought for a second. Izzy. A ton of pressure here. Fabian's actually going to find a bit. Neki to double down. Fabian again.
Down A.
Okay.
It's,
Yeah.
it's a great agent to farm all of this. On top of it, gets an orb as well, so might be able to get a Phoenix all nice and early. This is a freebie though.
Should be one for me that BBL
The judge getting picked up. Oh wait,
reset.
got spotted.
Yeah,
he got spotted.
They're going for a knife in round 2. It's an in zone flawless.
Well, there's that familiar aspect we were talking about.
The crowd gave it away.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Quiet down, guys.
Guys, come on.
Jeez. But it is, I think one of the other topics that typically with a team like Eternal Fire you talk about is the amount of experience they have on the stage. But honestly, with their first showing there, with their showing last week, I really don't feel like it's affected them. Like they were
Bonus
looking
is good,
really
man.
good on the
It's a
stage.
good bonus.
I think they did run out of steam towards the end of the
We're
series.
just not even
but
buying the ability
all in
now.
all, those first 2 maps, they looked incredibly solid and not a single shake to be seen.
Well, that's one way to handle the
One of
nerf.
my major worries, though, is getting in their own heads. Like, we saw Echo go like, we're better than Fnatic, they're bad, Vitality
Some of the
bad.
delusion.
But it's like,
It's
BBL,
wild.
no, I think they're still #1. It's like, well, no, come on, you gotta go full cocky and well.
Money? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know it's money, but
Lover's Rock has found another opening death
at one
with a
stage,
dive
it was
over
the
top. Echo
best
is in a bit
ability in the
of trouble,
game.
But I'm looking at that judge. Wait, he's not found anyone, they've left.
They're bailed out.
Yeah, but they
That's
haven't
why
really
have a
taken
ton
any
of
space
either.
elsewhere. Let's
But it's
see
currently being filled in by
how
Kraven,
much
who's
he can
walking
get.
up on mid, and they've got the right read, and that side of the map is
was the
wide
Spectre?
open.
Spectre, yeah.
Moving through slowly. That will allow Eternal Fire to fill back in that space. It's all a question of how much control can Kraven hold on to. They're splitting up now into the 3v4, leaving Rose behind to try to catch this play out of door or play that late flank. They need to do a damn good job of holding the line then when the retake comes in. Buy him time.
Thor looking to try and wrap back in.
Good trade.
Only going to be the one trading off.
Concealment.
And Rose didn't find anyone, so he's got that long rotation back. Luckily, it means they can clear all of that flank and Loiter up top. He's going to be able to keep things in an advantage only for the moment, though. Leaving 2 standing versus Rose. He's been phenomenal in these clutch situations.
That's a big recon. He's not a believer.
Yeah, he's got to use
well,
no, it's too late. Way too late. He thought that he was being faked out by the tap, but not faked out at all.
I mean, it's calm kills at the end.
That would have been cool.
The damage is done.
Yeah, it would have been fantastic a little earlier on.
Yeah,
You
it's
see it not
probably
even
the
considering
if
the
anything, it's a
time.
little too calm for my liking. That's the
Confirm
issue.
first tap, get them off that initial half diffuse, maybe even isolate a player outside that smoke, but really bizarre. Rose, somebody who's traditionally very cool under
he's been
pressure here.
sick.
Yeah, questions being asked from the coach booth for sure. Total misplay in my eyes.
And you talk about getting in their heads for BBL. That's one that if it wasn't affecting them there, that's going to be in the back of their minds now for a little while. It's put them down to a low buy. We're coming in with a judge, an SMG, some pistols. Oh my goodness. And well, there was an opportunity for the judge there, but it has fires right back. Same weaponry, different result. And now Echo's there for the ranged fight that, yes, Rose will win, but
Rose ran out of that corner with a shock dart. He was just trying to kill the guy in the corner, ran out with his bow and arrow, swapped his gun, still gets the kill.
Way more keen to use utility this time.
Yeah.
lessons being learned. We love to see
On the
that.
fly.
Either that or he is on a 15-second delay.
And the last shot by all
Very, very strong. Dude, look at these ults as well. They're in an incredible spot.
How's he survived the whole round, by the way?
Yeah.
He was the guy in
Initial
the corner
contact.
close. Like.
Still on the same judge.
I know, it looks like that.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me to see a very early timeout here being called. It's something just not clicking. They're not scaling up very well at all off the waylay once more. Another concern we saw previously, LaRock not really able to capitalize on that sort of pressure, which was a recurring theme last week.
What's going on? Afrofire's having a good time.
What was that?
Oh, well, we've got a musical bunch, it's safe to say.
But a
in
timeout
EMEA.
right away at 4-0 down. BBL, I mean, you cannot even scratch your head at why they're calling a timeout. There's been a lot of little mistakes there early on. And I think it's very important now to steady that ship before this gets way out of control. But for Eternal Fire, they've got to be chuffed with this start.
I kind of wanted to bring it back to last week.
Yeah, I mean,
Mike.
it's
It's
an
like
incredible
with
start, just purely
the way that we
with
saw
the
BBL play,
amount
it
of
got a little
ults
bit
they got
close.
and
Do you
the
think
money
there
as
was
well.
a level of cockiness? Because that's something I'm asking here.
For me, it's a similar thing. It's like if you talk this game, you have to back it up. You have to be squeaky clean in my eyes. And I don't necessarily think that, like, I don't think they were tested. I thought they were really lazy in
BBL
that
probably
in the
need
series
to
last
get
week
this.
where almost a little
There's way
complacent
too
in
many
terms of the
ults.
approach here. Yeah, we're gonna try and walk
Eternal
into
Fire
this, and it was
can
like, oh, crap, actually,
gamble a little
we're
bit because they can
losing
retake
actually,
heavy with the
though.
Astra
We can't
ult,
find
so they
comfortable
decide to
entries
head over
side.
towards
Relying on
B.
Loiter a lot in the mid round and the late
Or
round to
pick
actually
B.
find value in terms of kills and numbers, and that's just not the recipe that we saw early on from BBL that worked for
They're
them.
pinging the dart?
It was,
Yes,
it was
they
all
are.
about structure. It was all about obviously fragging on top of that, but that's what they really struggled with. Yeah, Fabian
boy.
gets a freebie.
That really is a
Again, Loiter's
freebie.
on the corner in Astral form.
They were so focused on the players further back, but indeed, way more defenders there than was expected. Now you've seen the majority of their force on B long.
Anonymous Gifter, thank you with that one. Crazy name, of course, that you chose, but appreciate
closing
you.
that distance. That means pressure's
Necky's
on
got ult,
Necky.
though. That's the thing, he's got his Nightfall ready to
He's a
go.
little committed in pit, though.
Puts him in position that he can at least delay this take or just set them up for a wonderful retake. It
Yes.
might be a little bit too
I was gonna
late,
say,
though.
bold investment to put it a little early here when bodies aren't in position, but still catches one.
Oh, anything
Spot
more
till
would
3.
be a miracle,
Oh,
but
that,
it's now
maybe
gonna
the
look
comments are a little
towards
late on this.
that
Did he
run
not
it back.
spot all
Spike
3?
up.
Maybe I'm wrong
First
here.
player in. Yeah, Spike yet to be planted. Naturally, this running back is going to get nothing. They're just hiding. They're waiting.
Yeah, they did that ult from so far back.
I mean,
He's-
Eternal
he
Fire
saw
aren't
these
feeling
two,
the
though.
pressure. They've got them boxed in. Echo gets one for free. And now, yeah, they'll bail out, but
mean, they're
what are you
just
going to
stuck
do
here.
over there? You can't plant the spike there. Fighting back out leaves Rose low and now down in the ground in the dirt. And that's
Very
where the
nice,
hopes
bro. It
of
looks so
BBL
convincing. They
rest.
look way better
A
right now.
timeout and nothing
The,
looking better afterwards. Eternal
The Phoenix
Fire
ult was a little bit off with the info, I think,
5-0
but
up and
still, everyone's playing nice.
well,
I like the
this
full
isn't
one at the
fight
beginning
I
here.
was
It's good to
expecting
gamble when you
starting
get the
it out.
Astro
Sure,
ult
I
like
think
this.
Eternal Fire can trade blows with BBL. They can step into this ring without fear, but dominance?
Do you know what it is?
That wasn't on the cards.
LaRock's waiting for someone to stand up. Because that's what he said, right? He's like, don't stand up
Don't
against
stand
me.
up. They're planted. They're planted.
Same as the last game we played. Yeah, a similar start to
No,
I
I know this one.
the Fnatic game.
It's been a quiet start for LaRock as well, so we're waiting to see that double duelist, that individual brilliance that did feel a little bit more reliant And
Nice
then
Cypher
you just
op.
swing in with an op, man.
Yeah, you got your Cypher op player kicking things off.
Necky's not going to go through this, surely. The stun will stop him, slow him. But the
Whoa.
ult still follows through. Fabian and Izzy, they found two. It's Rose trying to carry this mantle forward for the
Yeah,
squad.
they get the info the left
Already
side here.
a
That's
man
nice.
down, and
Damn, they're
from
really
bad
on
to
top of
worse.
this. They
Lloyd,
look good.
you talked about it, Mike, relying on him in the mid-round. Well, he will not pull anybody back into this fight. Rose needs an ace, or it's going to be a 6-0 start for the squad that you would think should be easy pickings, historically have been. Nice shot by Rose. He's starting to believe.
That's such a
not
strong
yet.
offense. Oh,
Another
no.
one maybe.
Oh, I thought he might get timed with jump up there.
A little bit
Yeah.
close. That made me nervous, but Orda's quick enough. And I think it is also just you look at these two teams, and Eternal Fire will come into this game going like, this is a nemesis. This is a team that we want to beat
Nemesis,
more
and
than
we've
anyone
got
else.
nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Like we come
Molly
out
and
week
Fader
one, we
was
probably
lovely, though.
surprised a few people in terms of the result, right? Or at least
Yeah, he
testing.
needs to call another timeout.
But
It's pretty
here, it's like
pretty
have we
hard
got
with
to
what they're
lose?
doing.
Let's keep on pushing
aggro
this.
B into aggro mid.
I don't know. I think that would annoy me more than standing up. If I just look across the stage and
Yeah, like
emoting on me.
these
from
kind
his
of
chair.
cameras is going to help him a little bit.
Well, 6-0 start. 7th round for BBL. Sees pistols in play. And I mean, in terms of the beginnings we were hoping for, it's certainly not it, but you expect BBL to have
Sebi with the prime. Thank you for the 20 months.
at
man.
least the fact that they're falling flat on their face like this, that's what's most shocking. If everything was coming down to clutches, then you say fair enough. We've seen the individuals on Eternal Fire are definitely up there, but as you said, Mike, structure has been how BBL have found their way here, and off the back of a very strong Yoru, like playing to the strengths of the meta. That is missing right now. Odes has just tanked the slow, and he almost got away with one.
Don't do it,
Weapon
bro.
retrieved,
Don't
the
do it.
judge, but a chance to
Oh
use it
my.
right there.
Okay.
That's a big pick.
Oh,
That's just one. Echo's going to go forward again. We catch him, caught out here.
God,
Lloyd's
these are
able
some
to shut him
shockers.
down.
some
Just
absolute
Izzy
shockers.
left now, op in hand for Izzy.
I've witnessed a few of these.
Falling
rounds
apart real
today, but
fast
I
on
didn't
this.
expect to see it in this game.
See if they can do any
They've
damage.
also had so many ultimates available for them in this one, but it's not really looking like it's going to make a difference. Hunter's Fury sat there. Overdrive, if needed from
Yeah, it
Laurent,
might just
but
be about if they
you
can
kinda
get a
look at
kill
Izzy
each.
now, like, and unless someone gives him an
Maybe they
angle,
can
it's going to be so
get a note, yeah.
difficult.
Please don't give
Just
it an
trying
angle.
to defend versus the taps. A chance for Laurent to just basically run in and... he's got past
whoa,
this
he
young
popped
player.
his ult.
It's starting to get a little bit dangerous. Mystic digs out, but the grab wall still in place. Rose, I think he knows he's got the Hunter's Fury,
it's
so
good
he's just looking
damage.
to try and hunt him down.
Holy,
Will
look
do
at this,
just that,
bro.
the last man alive, but that
No time. Go on, go for it, mate.
is seemingly too far
Okay.
gone, even still too close for comfort.
I mean,
but
it actually
it is
turns
a
out pretty
round
well,
for
man. It's like
BBL.
the best round they could have
I mean,
lost
you can
in
at
the
least
end.
give them the caveat
Obviously,
that
they put the
for
Neon ult
the
into it, but
weaker
they've done
weapons,
so
sure,
much
it can
damage.
Spiral in the post plant and so on like that, but you really wanted to think this would be the dominant round for them, the resurgence, the bounce back, but
That's
they
actually
almost got
crazy from
diffed
Izzy.
by Izzy.
Where is he? Where do you go? Any
Oh.
call out?
Okay.
No, but he's standing. He's allowed
Yeah,
to stand
yeah,
up.
yeah.
It's the
I'm just more,
But
is that the round you
still
stand up in?
floating, still seated, yeah.
You think Izzy's going to look at just stand up and go, oh yeah, he got me. Like, he just almost decimated the whole roster.
Yeah, it was just an eco,
It's
so
been a rough
obviously they got
start for
a
Kraven
fair
as
amount of
well,
money for it.
Kraven.
But still, not too bad damage.
Normally kind of
Lord
expected
ults
to be
though.
finding that
The ult
space
cycles
on
here
the
pretty much for
extremities
BBL.
while
Should
these
be able to
sort
get
of
2 rounds out of
faster
this
plays
at
are
least.
coming through, but at the
Not been a
moment,
factor. Oh my
It's a
God.
rough start
Loiter
though.
again caught.
A great shot.
A great catch from Izzy.
the last one was Echo doing that.
Yeah,
Now they've
yeah.
got Izzy doing it as well. Seems whoever has the AWP is going to be aggressive. Laurent wants to try and turn the tide. The first kill immediately.
Oh, it's
wow! Okay! A crazy shot.
The red.
coming out of
Oh,
Izzy.
what the
As
hell, bro?
well.
This team
What
is
is
nuts.
this team made of?
Everything
hell is going on?
landing for Eternal Fire here. Getting the spam in, but Izzy does so well.
My up doesn't work like that.
Whoa.
It's not
It's
pretty
their
much,
ult
but
round,
again,
bro.
how
They're
many
up,
times
they're
now?
up, they're up, they're up.
Yeah, now they're
they
standing
lose
up.
every
They can give
round.
it.
Yeah. Now it's
Insta reset of the lost
They've
bonus.
activated my trap card. This is ridiculous.
Yeah,
though.
that
And
is
again,
fast.
we talk about confidence for the Eternal Fire squad coming in with a dominant start. Oh! And you can see the mental, even in the coaching booth, is crumbling here for BBL.
And what's concerning is that first time out was almost the crack of the whip, right?
Yeah,
And it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
taking effect at all.
Yeah, you
Well, it
gotta
was what
start
they
looking
lost
up here at
around
one point and be
afterwards.
like, well, this is their
Finally
map
get
pick.
back on the low buy. and right back to losing ways, which is just going to hurt that loss bonus and put BBL in a spot where, again, it's a mixed bag
Them into a low buy.
This is where they've looked best, I suppose.
I think that the scariest thing for me is this is BBL's map choice.
Yeah.
The next map is the one that, well, Olf was winning with stand-ins versus like Liquid, so.
And then they struggle versus Pacific on.
Yeah. If anything, maybe the series is starting to flip, but it's a long, long way to go. Okay.
Thank God he's out of there.
Whoa, my Phoenix.
Attempt
Okay,
made.
it must be all.
Kreven will take down the Alt Hunter's Fury with an opportunity, but the spike's been dropped on the desk, and actually the
That was a little
Hunter's Fury's
crazy.
found next to nothing. Now,
Dude,
Fabian
still no
already
plan on
looking
this
to
one as
retake
well.
space.
Oh
They are
my goodness,
planted.
what is going on? I mean, the thing is, they're all on the same page though, roughly.
Oh, well, he gets 2 out of that situation. Hey, not bad, but
Not bad.
God, they're
that was
wrecking them.
hilarious
The
from
rounds are so
Fabian.
fast
The
as
wall
well.
goes down. He just looks at the floor, throws a flash, and his body's left when he looks up. It's like a magic trick.
Yeah.
Thanos snapped them, but another timeout, round 10. We haven't even gotten to the second half. And BBL, the squad who are favorites, the squad who went to a Masters, the squad who, by the way, always defeat these guys, have called their second timeout.
Well, just to come to that, and again, obviously in terms of life cycle here, it's problem solving on the fly is something BBL haven't really been tested on, right? Series by series, sure, a few closer ones in
Shooting
Santiago,
better? I mean, they're
but
shooting
not like this.
really well.
This is an absolute shutout. So in terms of coming up with some sort
Yeah,
of
the Phoenix
solution,
is getting a lot of value.
these are the ones you're sort of worried about in terms of the
think-
situation.
I think the story can be told if you were watching BBL before and you haven't seen them in this meta, you haven't seen them in this stage. You just have to know that Rose currently has 11 kills and Lover's Rock has 1. And I think that kind of, I don't think I've ever seen that happen before.
The better way to put it is Rose has 11 kills, and the rest of the
That's
team
true.
has 10.
10 total. Yeah, yeah.
Like,
that's not great.
That was the
are we
meme
drawing here?
Ascension was like, this guy's only calling and everyone else kills everyone.
Yes.
And he kind of just watches like, good job, boys. Woo!
He's your God be, your
vibe
exist.
stealer.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this is a different face altogether and not a good looking one.
I mean, the vibes have got to be awful right now.
Well, we've seen the replays in the coaching booth. I mean,
Oh, they're just getting no kills,
I think
man.
they can hear him from the stage even with the noise
The
cancelling.
stand up and point now with 1 round win does feel a little bit more
Can
silly.
we get a
They're not
replay
going to
of that?
stop, though. They're
No,
not gonna
Yoru?
stop.
Yeah, the Yoru's wrecking them. No, Yoru is wrecking them.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get him in the next one.
I swiftly got Lover's Rock out of my VFL when I saw him last week.
Part of the charm for sure. Yeah.
The aggro flair that they have, but it's not looking good. And on the other side of things, Eternal Fire. This group may have just become interesting because from this point onwards, I was like, oh well, maybe it's going to be 3 teams battling for the top, 3 teams battling for the bottom.
It wouldn't be EMEA without a mess
Of
for
course.
qualification.
Yeah, it has to be
when we come into
confusing.
week 3, effectively.
Someone trying to do all the math behind the scenes, just like, it's not possible. There's 4 million different things that can happen.
Oh, a minute left on the clock. BBL being cautious on the way through. Dive in from Lover's Rock, but he's met by a stun. Dodges it at least, but he won't dodge that
What do you
shot
think's
from
going to
Izzy.
happen there?
Put to bed. The grab while keeping LaRock out as he swings in. It's a bit of a messy fight for both, but he'll get there in the end, and so will Loida. That space
Spike's
taken
still in
towards the
spawn.
B site, and now they can pounce on it. Only one player here. It's Ordaz, a rifle, and he's completely surrounded. This is definitely pointing towards BBL finding their second.
There would need to be mistakes.
Barring something crazy, right?
What's his timing like?
We've had a
haven't seen
few
that
of
so
those.
far.
They've seen him though. They know where he is. He's revealed. It's a solo fight though. Again,
did good,
LaRock
though.
a little bit ahead of the curve.
He did
but
good to
Rose
get
is
one.
there to trade things out. It's a tough one to turn things back, but honestly,
it's
Izzy's
doable.
been using that sniper like a shotgun.
Well, yeah. If you can find one for free here, but everybody tapped on the side of BBL.
Do they stay tucked though?
The cam's being destroyed.
Did
Kraven
they
might wanna
put
go
Lover's
look abouts
Rock on
now, and if he
chamber?
does, it's gonna be the op
Yeah,
waiting
but
for
then
him.
what? What does
Still
Kreven then
peeking
play?
the angle for now. Just spotting that they're not close on the side, ready for the
Shot.
long players, and there it is, a good catch by Kreven that leaves Izzy in what should be an impossible situation. With an op and a 1v3 time against him. And he's just got to get out and save that. Oh! He's got other ideas. What?
Right.
That about sums up the approach to this series in general, to be quite honest with you.
Well, I thought I understood what was going on there when he went backwards, but
Oh, yeah, I think we've got to upgrade from quite aggressive to
Never back
ridiculously
down.
aggressive. Yeah,
Never back down.
Never what?
the best part is he goes on your feet. Now, he gets the shorty out, fires one shot, and then goes, I'll go again. Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's when they're back.
Yeah. We're not there yet.
Not quite.
It's a big round.
Lovers Rock 1 and
Could
10,
get 4.
man. I can't help but keep looking after every round. And again, it's another round previously
Dude,
where
they're
they
so aggro over towards middle.
initial
Pretty
step
nice.
in terms of finding an engagement.
But even a
but they
deep
fall
fade I
totally
here to
short.
clear all of this.
Miss from Izzy. Oh,
Okay.
good for the
Oh.
second, because Reuter's still walking forward on that.
He decided, I don't need cover.
How could he have
No,
known it
they're
was
so
wrong?
confident.
That's true. That's a good point, actually. They always say you should always re-peek ops. There's a good chance they missed the second time.
That could have been a
I mean, also,
decoy.
Izzy double swinging out the smoke.
No, that's the thing. Like he's
Okay.
3-peeking.
It
They're
is a
both
little,
3-peeking.
aggressive, but who's surprised after the last round? Now stuck behind the box. That's spam.
Izzy's here, by the way.
Has he not been hit? He hasn't been hit. Finally, a shot launch, and
How is
Fabian
he-
fires right back. A triple
got invulnerability
for the
turned
man
on.
who was dead to rights, and now Kreven, he's got the whole squad to take down. BBL falling way behind. And this is their map pick. We said it already, but as the rounds go
Holy,
on,
they are
it's becoming
annihilating them. Now they got a
increasingly hard
Phoenix
to
sword as
believe.
well.
Can we check with our graphics department? Are we sure?
Enzo
What's
flawless.
happening?
Another clean round. But also, I just love where you see Izzy get both of his kills. They're on polar opposite sides of the map. It's almost like he's playing that Yoru and is able to TP over. He was working as a support system as well for Fabian, but Fabian did not need it. And again, you go into this game after everything we've saw through kickoff, through Masters, and go, okay, we got a double duelist, LaRock and Lovers Rock. One of them has a combined 6 kills. The other double duelist has a combined 25, and it's Izzy and Fabian.
Again, more mid-aggression.
In a million years.
In a series that they're pitching as like, this is just, this is hard team diff. This is history
their
diff.
map.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whew, what a wild ride so far. The first half coming to an end. Eternal Fire ahead.
Lovers Rock has the rifle, Bros has the pistol. Just saying.
Well, by how much will they lead? Lovers Rock
It's a
is
hard
taking
retake still,
a bit
though.
of space towards the backside.
Got a
and
Phoenix
Eternal
Sword.
Fire left this wide open.
Use Fade Eye for middle.
That's almost
I mean,
what
they're
makes me worried.
they're
BBL
5 hit early, though.
overextend. Do they give them the fight? Because Izzy is very much hoping they will. And the ult there for Fabian. Lots of utility.
Yeah, then they still got the rehead. They're going to throw. Wow, they Tev mollied this. That's
He's
sick.
come out with 2 off the ult that was only halfway when he started moving. LeBrock is going to be able to survive on 1 kill alone, and now it's all down to
This was
Kreven.
awesome.
1v4. He's not
Damn,
even got
they
4
look
kills
sick. Fair
in
play.
the series. Fabian
Wait, who else is in that
pulling
group?
off a madness.
These guys might do some damage.
I think I didn't wake up
They're in
this
the hard
morning.
group,
I think
right?
this whole day's been a
Vitality
dream.
Are we dreaming?
That's the only way I can rationalize what
Look
I'm
at him on
seeing.
the
And
cam.
look at
Look
that.
at him.
You would be, wouldn't you? 10-2 at the halftime. A frankly
dudes.
ridiculous performance
Might have
from
the 4th
Eternal
spot,
Fire.
maybe-
And it's the
maybe above.
C's, it's Rose caught in the hot hands. That's what leads to this pure chaos on the server. And you can see Eternal Fire, they are using this energy to their advantage. They're getting in BBL's face. All that's left to do is see how the second half plays out.
And the double duels is still strong. If the comfort's there, I think so, yeah. I think we're seeing a lot of people that were comfy on Yoru maybe get forced over towards the Waylay, and they're pretty different, man. Tricky Valor with the Prime, appreciate the 25, moms. Thank you for that. Rip Eggster. Dude, I think Eggster's just gonna try play Yoru. Yeah, Square, it's broken today. I don't know why. I let them know about it. Why don't they use a lot of chamber? I mean, they've got a guy who plays Perma Cypher. What are they meant to do? Cypher chamber and get 2 rounds on attack? Guess that's essentially what they got here.
We might have pulled you in for a quick shift here, Hypok.
Naven with the Prime, appreciate the 2 months. Thank
Unexpectedly
you.
dominant, and not even that. It's the team that's unexpected. For Eternal Fire to be leading is already an eyebrow raise, but by this margin, by this much, and with the way the rounds went, I feel like this is a head scratch.
Yeah, and obviously this being BBL's map pick, the concerns, I'm already thinking map 2, right? They struggled last, what, it was an A4 first half last week versus Pacific, and the inability to close out some of the rounds in the second half, now they're being dictated to in map 1.
What should the player that
Split
primarily
now
played
becomes-
Yori do? I mean, this is the issue.
Also,
Card.
Exactly.
the biggest thing for me, Phoenix,
In an ideal world, you put them on
normally way better on attack.
the neon and someone else.
Especially when it's in the hands of
Someone else
the Swiss Army
plays
knife that is
a
Fabian.
waylay if you
Yeah.
want to use a waylay.
Jack
I mean, they
of
kind of
all
got to
trades
flex,
and
man.
master of a
If
few,
you've got to go
seemingly.
neon
That's the cool thing
waylay,
about this roster, though, is like we
Sky,
came into the year going like
Phoenix,
Echo and Sop,
Chamber,
Echo and Sop, and then Sop goes
depending
for
on
that
their
team, you go,
strengths.
"Ooh, is it going to work out?" And Fabian's been unreal. Like even when they were playing with stand-ins, this guy
all
was
play
like
pretty
putting
different.
up crazy numbers.
Yeah.
Now they got a full squad together. It's exciting. Put it away.
He's not having
Really
it.
dwelling on that Yuto, isn't he?
Yep.
That one dart he didn't use.
It's not having to be said. He didn't use his arrows. Okay, Kraven. They're going to keep going as well. Big crunch towards Art. Love to see it. Bit of confidence in play with Echo all alone. The pistol.
Sure, let's see what
will
they
be
got.
there for BBL.
More
Any
pistol.
port in the
He's back
storm.
on his feet.
And they are
Even
screaming.
Rose was up for a second there.
Super
rose up.
unlucky, man.
Indeed.
Fair play. You stick to
believing.
your guns. I'll also say as well, like, obviously Lovers Rock, one of the worst stuff we've ever seen from him. Going into the defense with a waylay, way easier for him. He can pull out that
Is
sniper.
Eternal Fire good? Yeah, I think they're good.
Spike down
In a
A.
similar vein,
One
obviously
enemy
can't
remaining.
go back anywhere near as far. But I think there's a very good chance that he's going to have a way better second half. Or at least I hope so.
Fabian lapping it up as well.
Bro, he's loving it. He's
Like, you
loving
would
how
be
angry
at this
he's
point,
getting.
You know, it feels like they've got some bark in them still, but not much bite when it comes to the real rounds, the rifles in play. This, I think it goes without saying, but Mike, after the game we've just seen, I will say
They love a season.
Oh,
they
they
need to
love
see
the scenes,
the
man. It's
pistol.
so good.
It's
Oh, it's so nice.
back in by a classic. Echo at least
Did he get
trades out here.
yo-yoed? It's
That's
like you
something.
try to slide and you
Yeah,
get
they
swung.
pulled him back in and he gets spammed.
I think he's trying to slide into a corner that's not, but he's spammed on that angle.
Well, that's a start at least, and it's a nice usage of utility when you
Yeah,
don't
no,
have the rifles
they
to
got
really
good
take
little
the fights.
combos.
Granted, it was
For
a
sure, that
classic
retake
wallbang,
they did on B
but
was sick as well.
it's nice to set yourselves up for wallbang success there. But
Phoenix
they
has
would
an AWP
need
here as well,
a one
but
timing style round.
I was
to
going to
have
say, it
any
looks like they
chance
wanted
here.
the silence, but they just got to get that AWP,
Now
man.
they
Got to
come
get that
to
Phoenix.
Basically
Oh,
open
up.
combat with much better armed opponents.
Down
Kraven in his element.
Nice.
Give him his setup.
Can Fabian get one?
Sure about that one.
Okay. Well,
No.
okay.
Wait, that's good
That
too.
is already
Well, that's-
way more damage, but
Oh,
He's still alive.
shot dart out. That one did land, and well, Rose has got
Yeah,
the
did
job
the right
done.
damage though.
That was not clean though.
And they can make a plan around getting
Well,
an
he came up
AWP.
against 5. Was there a single pistol upgraded?
I
Five
mean,
classics.
I can't see a world where
Classic.
BBL don't
It's a
fight
2v1
A main
at the
here.
end where he gets a
damage
rifle.
done, and
Open
Fabian's
the
gonna come in
cypher
now,
with him.
just 1 point away. An ultimate
Oh,
here.
push mid could be good.
First buy, which is a terrifying prospect.
It's not that impactful.
Yeah.
Him having a second life and being able to run in and
no,
just
two
shoot
chances to run it down in the same round.
First rifle
Bro,
round.
these two are
I
going
love this, bro.
crazy at each other.
I absolutely love this.
One of them seems a little bit more frustrated than the
Yeah.
other. The other
Yeah, the
seems
Rock
just
looks
smiling.
pissed,
I
man.
love it.
Oh,
It's the
man.
Fabian's
best
just
counter.
loving it.
Well, early aggression from BBL. 4 players taking A main. Eternal Fire. I don't think they heard too much of that. Like, you'll know that they've taken control, but not that there's the entire force of the defensive side over
Why
there.
does they play so passive with these?
So they're still just sat back waiting, hoping to catch aggression, but wrong place, wrong time. It's curious that BBL don't keep deep control here. Like, what do you think about it? Like, look at this
Yeah,
position they've
I
fallen back to.
agree
There's
with
4
this.
players early to take A main, and now they're
They play insanely
back in
passive
play.
on this
Yeah, the
one.
paranoia of having effectively somebody anchoring with
They
a
don't
gun.
give themselves much of a chance to win this one, really.
Here as well. Necky's found
It was a B
Krevin
long.
here.
Yeah.
Look at where that's happened as well. All the way deep
Yeah, but
on the
it's
B
just,
site.
just a ghost, man.
Great stun.
That's decent, but I don't think it caught the players further
My
back. So
two ghosts
swinging
are the
into
ones to
burn.
play fast.
And to be fair to Eternal Fire, we've talked about this squad as like this aggression machine, just constant pushing all the way through. This was a great round. Just played it nice and slow. I don't think I've ever seen a Phoenix ult go through there.
Did you catch that there where Echo gets the kill on Lover's Rock and he fired
30 seconds left.
a few more bullets than I
Yeah.
think he needed to?
He was just checking.
Spike
Just
planted.
double check, yeah. He might be, he went prone. He could have prone, so just double, yeah. Better safe than sorry. Nice shot.
Okay, maybe a little bit of damage.
Much more work to be done for Loida. He's going to need to get into a 1v1 for me to believe. And Eternal Fire immediately, mostly back off. Echo stepped into the site now. He's feeling confident, and he should be. A 3K for Echo.
It was a bit of a poor round for BBL, really. Considering what they had and considering what they're up against, I would love them to try something aggressive here. It's so passive. And why is my Ghost trying to play on the side? Oh, wow. It art here.
The running back literally tried to go through the little hole into the spawn.
Solid with the Prime, thank you so much. Shooting the bodies, yeah, dude, look how tilted they're getting. Why wouldn't you?
But again, for Fabian, it's like you're going to get that ult back so quickly. At least one orb is normally fairly easy to
another one here, he's halfway back.
Yeah. And with how he's playing, probably have it by next round, if not this one.
Well, Rose's financial struggles continue. Bucky in hand for him, rifles elsewhere. Only the neural theft available here for BBL. Good catch here potentially with Struck Dark. But again, Echo just gets onto the
Worst
angle.
gun again, playing close.
Check it again.
Wait, did he even have a bad gun? Why do you have his pistol out?
Oh, double tap, just in case. For Eternal Fire.
It's so easy to forget that this is his second game in the league.
Yeah.
And the first one was against Fnatic.
Yeah, they are a little disrespectful, but
one of, if not the best player in
It was fantastic.
Ridiculous.
Then Bucky, Sheriff. Okay.
Pretty good day.
But even then, like, there was promise in that game from Eternal Fire, especially the first two maps.
Probably should have won.
Yeah, could have been 2-0, yeah.
Okay, big gamble, as we can see on the mini-map. Gamble's probably going to pay off.
Enough that I'd say, like, oh, they've got a good shot at taking it against BBL. It felt like maybe catching their opponents in a bad day last week, but...
God, they're annihilating them, man. It's not even close.
And making me completely rethink it. Again, if this was their map, I'd still be like, well, obviously they came in super ready, but BBL came in confident in this matchup, confident in this map, and I'm seeing no reason for that confidence to exist. Nice stuff from Kraven to find one, but they're still behind. They need a big play, and Lloyd is going to try to be that playmaker. He's found himself a double, and now they're right back in the game.
They won that one then. Lloyd has done a madness.
Big win to post here, especially with 3 people staying alive.
Oh, I thought this was done.
I
was really confident actually that this one was done, but here we are.
The money on the other side, and there's a very, very small margin of already being on 11 rounds.
Duel. Nice shot.
Good looking at that. I mean, one away from the divide for BBL. That's about it in terms of positives to build upon.
But that's the thing. Like, I think the Kraven
at 11-5, that's insane, isn't it? Respect,
like,
man.
I think he was on
doesn't matter what the scoreline is.
First half. The second they've been walking into that A site, he has been performing incredibly well. And I want to see if that can continue. But I don't want to put parity to the last series, but we've obviously seen the same maps. It just feels like it's already too far gone. Like, I'm looking at Eternal Fire and going, is there going to be one of those moments where Fabian just pops off and gets a couple of kills?
Yeah,
he's been feeling it the whole game, so I don't see why not.
I certainly agree, especially with, I guess, in terms of BBL's ability to even slow down.
It's a really early timeout from them.
Just being dictated to.
It's interesting that the timeout's even called here. I feel like most coaches will give that little bit more slack to the team to try to pull themselves back in with this kind of a lead.
This year next.
Yeah, you're not worried just yet.
Yeah,
These two next year will be fun in the qualifiers. I wonder how many spots Turkey get.
About like 11-9. It's like, all right, last chance, boys. That gap's about to close. But really, I'm not feeling worried from what we've seen so far. Like, even in the previous round, BBL played it well on backside. They were patient. They had Lloyd to come through the smoke at the right time.
Quite a fair amount of teams.
Star for the stun, and he ends up finding 2 and then finishing it with a 3rd. That's fair, but is that going to happen every round from what we've seen so far? Absolutely not. And the idea that Eternal Fire would bounce right back is in the forefront of my mind. This round, they come in as favorites, and it's going to be BBL to have to prove otherwise, even with those weaknesses.
Any thoughts about NRG dropping strong? Just
really
kind of, it feels like some difference in, I don't know, some difference in personalities maybe, because it feels like from the outside, Aslot looking in, nothing's really wrong. They're getting good results, so has to be something internally that we missed. We won't know about.
Oh my god, connecting onto Rose there.
Either that or an opportunity for someone else came up and they felt like,
yeah, don't know how much damage done there, but I feel like they almost.
Is someone better to fill the role? I'm not sure, man.
All the way back through again.
Oh, the jump
He's going really fast on that. He's really trying it.
This time he's been caught. That's unlucky. The solid find by Loiter at least. There's still the low HP Rose.
Yeah, it's not result
And
based.
it
You know
just
that
feels
much.
like the amount of space that Eternal Fire are able to get, but also, at least in a couple of moments in this round, it felt like it wasn't known and had to be found.
Look at the push-up. BBL is
Some
taking
of
full
Bonkar's
control
chicken
of the
nuggets.
long, and the spike
Probably
is
the
just
most likely. Yeah.
walking right
Get
through
on
board
this
with that.
space that's left wide open. They rotated through their own spawn. They're now rotating through the attacker spawn, all to try to deal with this A play where Echo is. And now the spike goes
They're like,
down.
wait,
they have to
what?
kill Echo. They have.
Oh! What?
He was
Just
there!
shot at you.
Yeah, he literally shot at your teammates.
Well, okay, that's
Oh,
a throw.
guys, this is
Fine,
a
and now
shocking
another one.
round.
Advantage
duel over
to the
towards B
attacker
main.
side through
Oh.
massive misplays, and BBL, now
They
they've
got
got
us.
to brawl their way back in. At least LaRock's there for the first.
Insta defuse.
Now that judge becomes ever more
Half?
deadly.
Insta
Okay,
defuse
oh,
is,
they managed to stick it right in front of their nose. Somebody needs to get on
Actually
this.
unbelievable. Fair play. They stole it.
It's just the same as all
No,
we
okay,
saw
if they're
earlier.
giving it after
Would just
rounds
thinking
where
that they had
it looked
more
pretty
time.
convincing, they've got to
Oh,
be
they
giving
killed
it
the
here.
ball. But seconds after that clock is gone, BBL have really snuck that one out of nowhere.
I mean, again, what's being communicated here? One other side of the divide here knows Izzy can't run this down. I mean, he could. Create some sort of distraction, but I'm curious. as to
Didn't
what
waste
the
a
plan was
second.
exactly there.
So like after a round like that, you might pop your first timeout. Like, that's
Okay,
more
Lovers
what I
Rock
think.
getting the op out.
That was messy.
Does need to do this,
Yeah,
I
lower
think,
fire
for him
from-
to have
lower
a
fire, sure, but
good amount of
yeah,
impact.
one that they arguably were in a situation to potentially
Oh,
convert.
good miss there.
Pacey here. This is coming through straight away off the back of the running back. They take that orb immediately. This is something that should have been expected by BBL, seeing he's one
Did he
away.
actually use the
Passive
cages against him, managed to
decisions
dodge
and
the
more.
recon
Kraven
because
just
of it.
about gets away with that one. But he's kind of
Ooh, fast
confined.
blood's
I like
nice.
this though. Reaggression, but they've gone past Izzy. We've seen that one before.
Big misses,
He's
bro.
been
You
able
gotta
to
hit some of
dodge
these.
and dive past
Holy.
that squad, and he continues.
I mean, it's nice movement.
He
Nice
had to
movement
take
on that
his
one,
gun
but
out of his back pocket, then somehow still hits the shot. Lovers Rock's nightmare continues. Now Loiter has to clutch. That might have just been his moment. He was given
holy,
off.
that was some nice movement on
Is
this.
going crazy,
He missed
man.
way
The number
too
of
many
times he's able
shots
to
here.
slip into just
5 shots
weird
all missed.
positions that just totally unexpected here. Absolutely runs away with this one.
Did they buff Neon with a dimensional drift? Can he just turn invisible in the middle of rounds?
The 3v2 there, you know the op is towards Flowers, and he goes, you know what? Screw it.
This is the thing as well. Look at what he's able to do on the back
It's
of
funny,
Fabi
man.
Poppin Hill, right? In terms of
Just
talking
watching
about this
him as well.
composition,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
takes
yeah.
all the space alongside him, and
I
then
mean,
can
is this
backstab
done?
just like that.
I like the AI growth. They can at least get
Beautifully
servo
done.
of this one.
The C's again.
The C's Molly!
He's Molly
He's done
again,
it
bro.
again!
But this time was Astra Suck.
Fabian!
This is nice, though.
Absolutely
Astra Suck.
decimating these
C's,
guys
Molly
with
in the middle.
free utility.
I want
And a
to
little
know.
help from his friend. That is disgusting.
I don't
Dude,
even
they
know if
probably
we
got the
can
best
get this
combos
stat,
we've
but
seen so
what's
far
the
with this.
most
With
Phoenix
this.
mollies we've had in the game?
I had loads of people play Phoenix.
Oh, no,
Fade,
now
but
he's
not-
stunned.
not make
now
it
he's
look as
gotta
deadly
be
as
dead
this.
to right. Surely. Up close. Oh, my God.
Comes out of his
Dude,
smoke,
the
roses.
crosses are going
It's only
crazy.
one left. The Garden's
Ooh,
about
nice
to
shot.
eat them all, only leaving Loiter. Fortify, there's no way. Like, even just look at his position. The spike down. They're going to be guarding every position. And of course, Fabian's pushing. Of course he's going to push him. Why wouldn't he?
Well,
21 and
they
11.
absolutely
An
smashed them.
incredible performance from Eternal Fire.
Well, let me